Hi, this is John Tisbury.
And I'm Jocelyn. Hello.
Hello, and today we're just doing a quick video on our experiences, well probably more likely my experience, of using a new piece of equipment. And we just wanted to give some feedback and some sort of guidance really if you are using a piece of equipment for the first time. So I have recently got a Sony A7 Mark III, so I'm moving away from my Nikon equipment, particularly for video, but I also want to do the same thing for stills as well, so I want to have the one camera that will do both. I've used the Sony for video quite a lot, so I'm really quite comfortable with that, and that works very well for me. I'm comfortable with all the buttons and where stuff is for that. However, I haven't used stills at all yet on the Sony, and today was the first time with a model that I've actually used it. And although I said to Jocelyn when I started, new camera, not used it at all for stills, and we worked very slowly, didn't we?
Yeah, it wasn't cooperating.
While I was trying to get stuff to work. Mainly because I was trying to get the camera to work the same as my Nikon in terms of how I focus and move the focus point around, and I was very frustrated because I couldn't easily find the menu option to be able to do that. And I was finding that I was getting sort of pressure on myself internally, and Jocelyn was absolutely fine. She knew that I would be taking time and was sort of laughing and joking how slow it was and what have you, but even so I felt under pressure. So I decided to stop using the Sony, put it aside and pick up the Nikon and finish the shots that we wanted to do.
Which suddenly seemed so easy, didn't it?
Yeah. All the buttons and all of the bits I needed were exactly where I wanted them. And we got some really good shots. But I guess the point that I wanted to make here was that it takes time to learn a new piece of equipment. And it's quite all right to tell your model that it's new and you're going to be slow and you're going to be finding your way around it. But I guess if it gets to a point like it did for me, where it just wasn't working and it was counter-intuitive in terms of taking shots and moving the session forward, I decided just to stop it and revert back to my normal gear. So for me, that tells me that I need to spend more time with this camera without a model, just practicing on still life and stuff like that until I'm really confident with all the menus and all the options. Then I can bring it to shoot and shoot it for stills. But from Justin's point of view, I just wanted to get your view on that.
So through my career, I've been in this situation a lot because photographers upgrade their equipment often. And one thing I've noticed is how incredibly apologetic and incredibly flustered a lot of photographers get. As though by inviting a model into their studio, they've invited this really judgmental audience. And I just would like to reassure people that that's absolutely the opposite of the case. People often apologise to me about how long something's taking. But I know, having worked with many photographers of many different levels, actually, if anything, the more successful and better a photographer is, the more faffing around there is because there's more ambition involved. So I guess I would just like to reassure people that I'm not going to be judging. Just if you want me to stay there because it helps you to focus or whatever, that's fine. If you're finding it stressful having me watching you, send me away by all means. I won't be offended. None of us will be offended. Just don't get into a situation where you feel pressurised by your model, because we will not be wanting to apply any pressure to you at all. So I guess that's what I want to say.
Perfect, super, good words. Thank you very much. So yeah, there you go. That's our little video for today. You take away from that what you want. You either crack on and knowing that your model isn't judging you and work through the equipment until you can master it, or do as I did, probably take the easy option out, put it to one side, spend some time on it till you're comfortable with it, know it inside out, what all the buttons do, and then bring it back into a shoot.
It was lovely to get the pictures, wasn't it? After trying for several minutes, it was just nice to actually get them, because now I think we'll appreciate them more.
So, there you go. So, hope you found that useful, a bit of advice from us both. Yes. If you have, then please consider subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.